Hi everyone, good evening. Good evening everyone. Welcome to the class. Hi, good evening everyone. Good evening Bhagya, Gungun, Puneet, Aditi, Fenil, Gagan. Good evening. Good evening once again. Yes, good evening once again everyone. We have Ritu. I'm good, Fenil. How are you? Hi Muskan. Good evening. Hi Vidushi. Good evening. Shafa. Good evening. Anjana. Good to see you all of you here. I hope that all of you are doing amazing and are absolutely fine. Welcome to the class. It's your own channel, 8th, 9th and 10th, and I'm your teacher Ankita. In today's class, we will be discussing about the 10 important questions from the NCERT textbook. Again, so we have in bio, of course, we can say, right? We have 3 important chapters for the term 2 examination for the class 10th students, right? We have how do organisms reproduce, we have heredity, not the evolution, we just have the heredity part, and the third chapter we have our environment. So if we have these 3 chapters, we have to pick the important questions, right? So we are starting with the how do organisms reproduce, and we'll be discussing about 10 most important NCERT questions. So we are clear, right, what we'll be doing today. Are you excited to learn with us? And are you excited to see that which questions are really very important, how we can solve them? Yes? Good evening, good evening. Hi Puneet. Hi Ria. Hi Devanshi, Diksha, Nafia, Nafiza, Muthu. Hi Anya, Meghna, Kaushal Devi. Disha, so many of you are here, so feel so good. Hi Shubham, hi Janvi, hi Pramila, Pinky. Okay everyone, let's start our session. So I would request all of you to have your notebook and your pen with you so that you can note down all the important points that we are discussing here. Apart from that, keep a water bottle with you so that you can drink water in between, right? Keep a steel bottle with you so that you can drink water in between. Right, so yeah, that's the one thing that I should say you. Okay, now that we are clear that what we'll be learning in today's class, let's start. Yes, I hope that all of you are super excited. Pinaki, yes, there was one more Pinky. Great. Awesome. Okay, now let's start everyone. So over here we have a first question, and this session will be very quick. We'll be focusing on learning how we can write these answers in the examination, right? So I want all of you to be very focused, right? We'll not be spamming in the chat box and we'll be solving this question together. So it's a 2 marks question, right? And the question is, in bisexual flower, right? In spite of young stamen being removed artificially, the flower produce fruits. Interesting. We have to provide the suitable explanation for this particular question. So one thing for sure, we know that bisexual flower will have both male and female, right, reproductive parts, right? So that's one thing we know. If we are removing the young stamen, still the flower is able to produce a fruit. And why is that happening? I can see the answer in the chat box. That is happening because of the cross-pollination. Even though the stamen is being removed, the pollen grains from the another flower can come and can be dropped on the stigma, right? And of course, this will be helping in the pollination process, right? Further the fertilization process also. And we'll see the production of the fruit. Simple answer, right? A very, very simple answer. It's because of the cross-pollination. So if we have this particular concept clear with us, we can easily write the answer. So we know that pollination is a type. In this particular cross-pollination, what will happen? The pollen grains are transferred to the stigma from the anther of a different flower, right? Not from the same flower, from this flower to this flower. That's why we call it as the cross-pollination. Yes, everyone? Yes, very good, Bhagya. Thank you so much, Meghna, Sharath. Yes, Dikshita. Deepshika, thank you so much. Yes, okay, I think this is clear, right? Now let's see how we can write this in the examination. A very important thing will be starting by mentioning what bisexual flower have. So we know that bisexual flower will have both the stamen which is the male reproductive part, and the carpel, which is the female reproductive part. Yes? Army girl, if the screen is not visible, just check the setting, right? Because to us, it is absolutely fine, so I would request you to check the setting. And then we can write our answer in a way that if in a bisexual flowers, if the stamen is removed, the carpel remain intact in the flower, right? So we have the stamen which can be easily removed. We still have the carpel. Now if the carpel is there, pollen from the another flower, right, can come, right? We can directly put it on the stigma of the another flower and we'll see the fertilization process happening. We'll see it, right? And we'll see the formation of the fruit. Simple. Cross-pollination. It's a 2 marks answer. That's a question, right? And this is how you can write. So everyone give me a quick thumbs up. So after each and every question, I will be asking you for a very quick thumbs up. Yes? Hi Rajni. Easy, Pranav? Yes, it is. Hi Shrishti. Awesome, I can see the thumbs up. Very good, everyone. Very good. So, Soumya, so what happens for 2 marks? Usually, as a teacher and the examiner, they will be expecting you to write for about 4 to 5 lines, not more than that. If you can break into the points, it's again very good, right? So, see what the question is asking, and then based upon that, you can take your call. Yes? So here we are discussing about the cross-pollination. In cross-pollination, we know that what will happen? The pollen grains of another flower, right? If it transferred to the stigma of the another flower, we call it as a cross-pollination. Yes, Pranavi, I have explained it. Okay, everyone. So can we move to the next question? Yes, come on, come on. Can we move ahead to the next question? Let me quickly see this over here. Yes? Awesome. Quickly. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. So I will be going. You have to tell me, yes, ma'am, let's move to the next question. And let's start. So over here we have the next question. Explain how offspring and parents of the organism reproducing sexually have the same number of chromosomes. It's a 3 marks question. Very interesting question, right? Yes, Sharath. Skip to the good part and over here we are. To the next question. Over here, it's a 3 marks question. It's a very clear-cut question. We're talking about the offspring and parents, right, of the organism reproducing sexually, and they have the same chromosome number. We have to explain. Very good, Nikesh. Very good, Harshandhya. It's meiosis. Very good, Diksha. Bhagya, Aftar, Fenil, Janvi. Very good. I can see a lot of you are answering the correct answer, right? It's because of the meiosis division. So let's quickly discuss about it. So we know that in the sexual reproduction, there is involvement of 2 parents. Very, very important. There is involvement of 2 parents. 2N and 2N. So they will have 46 chromosomes. Now, during the formation of gametes, in female we have ovum, and in males the gamete is sperm. So during the process of gamete formation, which is called as a gametogenesis, we will see which type of cell division? Meiosis. And meiosis is a reductional division. We will see the number of the chromosomes getting half. Everyone, this is important, right? We know that in meiosis, what will happen? The number of the chromosomes will get half. Ritu, we write 2N because it has 2 sets. And over here, the number will be 23. Are we clear, everyone? Yes, so meiosis will occur and the number of chromosomes will become half. Ritu, have answered your question. I think you're clear with it. Very good, Disha. Yes. So, once the fertilization will occur of these gametes, what we'll see? We'll see the formation of zygote that will have 2N. 1N and another N. 23, 23. How much it will be? Yes? 23 and 23. Can you tell me the sum of it? It is 46, right? So, in the parents, in the beginning, we have 46 chromosomes. During the process of meiosis, we have 23. Again, when the zygote is formed, that is after the fertilization, how many chromosomes we have? 46. Same as the parent, right? And what will happen now? We will see the mitosis. The cells will divide, but they will be making the identical copies. no chromosomes will be getting halved, right? So in meiosis, we'll see more and more cells will be producing, and it will form the embryo, and the embryo will develop into the young one. Interesting, right? Such an easy thing. Two things that you have to keep in mind. Which cell division is happening over here? It's the meiosis, and then you should remember about the 2n and the n. 2n is for the 46 chromosomes that are there in the humans, right? And n is the number of chromosomes which we have in the haploid stage, which is there in the gamete. Yes? Are we clear with it? Now that we are clear with this, let's see how we can write this in the examination. Yes, Sai, I'll clear your doubt. Give me a moment, we will clear that. Over here, in the sexual reproduction, we know that two gametes are there. They'll be fused together, and it's result in the formation of the zygote that will be giving rise to the new individual altogether. Then, each gamete has 23 chromosomes. Gametes, we're talking about ovum or the sperm. Right? And of course, we'll have the half the number of chromosomes in the parent cell, which is a diploid, that is a 2n. Easy? Yes. When these haploid gametes will fuse together, we will see the number of chromosomes in the zygote, that will be 46, right? And that is equal to the parent cell. Hence, both the parent and the offspring will have equal number of chromosomes. Such an interesting question, right? And see how we actually dealt with it. We started from the parents and came up to the whole developed fetus. And of course, the number of chromosomes are same. Yes, everyone, are we clear? Yes? Quickly give me a thumbs up. Thank you, SP. Thank you so much. Yes, I can see a lot of thumbs up. That's amazing. That means we are clear with it. Now what we'll do? Are you ready for the next question? Come on. Let's quickly. Okay, we are 10 minutes into the session. One more question, everyone. Quickly, quickly. Right? I want the energy in the class. Skip to the good part. And over here we have question number 3, everyone. It's for 3 marks. If the chromosome number of a zygote, embryonal cells and the adults of a particular organism is always constant, how is the maintained, right? How we have this constant number maintained in all the 3 stages? Now we have these 2 and 3 questions together because the answer is pretty much similar, right? We will just see that how we can play with the words and write an answer. So again, it's talking about the same phenomena of the sexual reproduction, right? We have 2 parents which have 46 chromosomes. We'll have the meiosis, cell division, that actually help in the reduction of the chromosome number from 46 to 23. Then of course, fertilization will occur. And then we have another cell division, that is the mitosis. And of course, we'll have the embryo and the young one. But the question is a little bit different, right? How we have this constant number. The constant number that we see, the number of chromosomes in the zygote, right? In the embryo and the young one is because of the 2 cell division. First, of course, we have the meiosis, right? Gametes have 23 chromosomes, and then we have the mitosis. Because of these both cell divisions, we will see that we have what? We have the same number of chromosomes in zygote, in embryo, and in the young one, in the adult also. So are we clear, everyone? Over here, we have the mitosis. So let me just quickly explain this to you. Mitosis is a type of cell division where the cell will be making its exact copy, right? There will be no reduction. Yes? Very good, Sheetal. Yes, it results in these stromatic cells. Basically, the skin cells, all the cells of our body divide by the process of mitosis. They make multiple copies of them. So, 2n, the number of chromosome, let's assume it's 46. Replication will occur, cell division will occur, and the new cell will have the exact number of chromosome. Then we have meiosis, where we have 2n, that is a 46. Replication will occur. In the meiosis cell division, we'll see the reduction of the chromosome. The chromosome number will get half, and then one more mitosis will occur, where we will see the production of the exact same cell. Are we clear with this, everyone? Yes? It's okay, Charan. Good to see you here. Yes, yes, Diksha. Yes, very good. I can see a lot of you are saying that. We are clear with it. That's amazing. So we are clear, right? We're discussing about two-cell division. Yes, Meghna. So what are we discussing over here? We are discussing that why zygote, embryo, and an adult have the same number of chromosomes. It's because of two-cell division. Mitosis and meiosis first. There's a formation of the gametes. Gametes will fuse and they will give us 46 chromosome. Thus, the zygote will develop, it will cell, the division of cell will occur, and that is the mitosis. And then it will be growing into the embryo and that into the adult like us. Yes, that's how. Clear, everyone? Anushri is asking me to explain meiosis once again. So meiosis is called as a reductional cell division. We'll see two divisions over here. First, 46 chromosomes, replication will occur. And then in the cell division over here, the number will become half. Can you see over here? And then these half number of chromosomes again will divide and they will be making the exact copy of themselves, right? And of course, we usually see that we will have the exact copy of these. Okay? Thank you, Sheetal. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gungun. Awesome. Quickly, everyone. Let's have a smiley chain, right? We are so happy. You are so happy. So we should be happy, right? Let's have a smiley chain, everyone. And then we'll move to the next question. And this is how you can actually write in the examination. Shilpa is asking me to explain once again. So Shilpa, here for you, we're talking about the meiosis. Meiosis is a type of cell division where we'll see the reduction. Let me write this for you. We will see the reduction. We'll see the reduce the number of chromosomes from 46 to 23. And this 23 will be making the exact copy of it. If I move over here, you will be able to see, right? 23 and 23. I am lefty, so just adjust yourself. I'm trying to move here and there. Yes? Okay? I hope, Shilpa, you're clear with it. So this is meiosis. Okay, now this is how we can write the answer to the examination. For 3 marks question, we'll mention that they are always constant. Meiosis is happening. Then we have the number of chromosomes are halved because of the fertilization process, right? Gametes are there, so they are halved. And after fertilization, the number of chromosomes will become more. And then the mitosis will occur, and that's the reason why they have a constant number of chromosomes. So you need to wait, bache, you need to wait for some time. Are we clear? A quick thumbs up, quickly, give me a quick thumbs up, everyone. Yes? It will mean a lot to see how we are. Yes! Awesome. Happy, happy, happy. We can do the happy dance. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Few more questions. Now, this is a 4th question. So, now this is actually a, 4th question. So, we have a long way to go. Long way to go. 2 marks question, everyone. And this is such an easy question. It's talk about, we have to write the difference between the asexual and sexual reproduction. Interesting, right? So, we have to describe why variation are observed in an offspring formed by the sexual reproduction. So, can anyone tell me the answer? Sheetal is writing about the traits and the character. Sheetal is helping. Sai, very good. Yes? So, Anushri, what happens over here? If you talk about in humans, we have 46 chromosomes, right? And all of those 46 chromosomes will be participating in the meiosis process, and that will be getting half. So if we have 46, 23. Depends upon the different organism. Very good, I can see the answers. Let's quickly look at the difference between the asexual and the sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, we have only involved of the one parent. Gametes are not present, they are not formed. Variation are observed, and meiosis are not involved. Then 2 parents are involved in sexual reproduction. Gametes are involved, then we have variation observed, and the meiosis is also involved. Easy? Interesting, right? So, this is how you can write the answer in the examination. It's a very easy question, right? For 2 marks and we have it all. We can mention the difference between, and then of course we can write what is the main thing, right? And how it is happening. Very good. Nice. So I hope that you are clear with this particular question. Yes. Very good. That's very good, Ritik. Thank you, Sheetal. Yes. Very good, Disha. Yes. Okay, I can see a lot of thumbs up now. Let's move to the next question. This is question number 5. Now it's a difficult question. For 3 marks, describe sexually transmitted diseases and we have to mention the ways to prevent them. Very easy question, right? A very straightforward question. I would say it's a very straightforward question. What can I say about it? We just have to mention about we have to describe the sexually transmitted diseases and mention the ways to prevent them. So first of all, we know that sexually transmitted diseases are those diseases that are, that are transmitted from one individual to another individual if there's a sexual contact, if there's a transfusion of the blood, right? And if a person is using the syringe of an infected individual. So we are clear what are the sexually transmitted diseases. Over here we have the few examples of the name of the diseases. We have AIDS, syphilis and gonorrhea. So gonorrhea and the syphilis are caused by bacteria. Yes, you remember we have this question in the previous year question paper. Yes, so gonorrhea and the syphilis are caused by the bacteria, whereas AIDS is caused by the HIV. Basically, it's caused by the virus. So, are we clear, right? So, we are clear what are STDs and the different causing agent. Now, the methods, right? How we can prevent the sexually transmitted diseases by using various contraceptive methods, especially the barrier method that will be creating a barrier, right, for the sperms and they'll not be able to move inside the female reproductive system. And over here, this is how you can mention the examples. And of course, these actually help in preventing the transfer of sexually transmitted diseases. Yes. Yes, very good everyone. So over here, when we talk about the prevention method, we'll not be able to write about the surgical methods or the hormonal methods because that will not be helping in prevention of the sexually transmitted diseases. Now, sexually transmitted diseases can only be prevented by a barrier method, okay, amongst the one that we have in our textbook. So, are we clear? Do not mention about the surgical methods and the hormonal methods in the prevention of the STDs. Specifically, we'll be focusing on the barrier method. Yes, everyone, are we clear with this? I hope there's no confusion with this. We tend to get confused when we talk about the contraception. We'll write about all. Chemical will also not come. So, chemical method will also not come in the prevention from the sexually transmitted diseases. And this is how you can write the answer in the examination for 3 marks, right? First, we'll mention again, those of you who have watched our session of 5 rules to write the answer for high scoring marks, see over here we're following all of that, right? We have these words highlighted, or maybe you can put an underline over there. So, first we'll be defining what is sexually transmitted diseases, the organism that can cause, and what is the reason, the mode of transmission over here is that we have blood, semen, vaginal fluid and other fluid, and over here we have the examples. How we can prevent it by the physical barrier methods, avoiding the sexual contact with an unknown person, or avoid using the sharing of syringe or the needles, right? Yes. Are we clear, everyone? No, not the oral methods will not be working. Yes? Great. So are we clear? Over here we're talking about the sexually transmitted diseases. Now these diseases spread from one individual to another if there is a sexual contact, and of course this can cause by various bacteria and different viruses, right? To prevent it, we'll be using the barrier method. Are we clear with it? Yes, Sheetal, you're absolutely correct. The infected mother can actually pass on the disease to the young one, right? The baby which is there in the womb, okay? Awesome, we are clear with it. Now let's move to the next question. Give me a thumbs up, everyone, very quickly. I hope that you're enjoying the session. Come on, quickly give me a thumbs up. Yes? I can see a lot of thumbs up here. Very good. Very good. Sheetal, Sharad, Mehti, Bhagya, Tarun, Vidushi, Disha, Aishwarya, Aditi, Devanshi, Shetty, Rishika, Diksha, Gungun. We'll be discussing about copper tea. Yes, Chitra, Pranav, Ankur, Fenil, Muskan. Nice. Shruti, Shakti. Okay. Very good, Anand. So now let's move to the next question. Shresha, Shubham. Gujia question hai ye to. Wow. Shubham is helping us. Okay. Now over here we have the question. And the question is, what are the changes seen in the girls at the time of puberty? And the other part that can also be asked in the examination is that, what are the changes we see in the boys during the puberty? 3 marks question. Yes? Yes, Chitra, I guess Yes, definitely. Nice. Right, so can you quickly write the answers for this? 3 marks question, very straightforward. So if we talk about in the females, right, what are the changes we'll see in the puberty? There's a production of the estrogen, the hormone that we have in the females. We have onset of the menstrual cycle, then enlargement of the breast and the widening of the hips. These are few changes, very few changes that we'll be seeing in the female body during the puberty. If we talk about the males, what we'll see the growth of the facial in the body here. Body will become more muscular. Then there's a cracking of the voice, right? The voice will become more deep. And there will be enlargement of the penis. And of course, the production of the testosterone, the hormone. So this all will be happening in the males. And how we can write it? Simply in the form of points, right? Thank you so much, Tech. Thank you so much. So see over here, 3 marks, and we can aram mention 6 points and half marks to each point. Right? It's very easy answer altogether. 3 marks are there, right? And we can write 6 points and half of marks each. Yes, acne is one of the common thing that we'll be seeing, be it in the females and in the males, right? Yes, the growth of the beard in the males. Absolutely correct. So it was an easy question, right? Again, if the board is not clear, just check the setting of your phone, right? From our side, we have a clarity, so I would request you to just check the setting. If the question is not mentioning you to separate, then we can mention few things which are common, right? We will see the growth of the, we will see the change in the voice, be it the male and the female. Then of course, we'll see the growth of the body hairs, both the male and the female. We'll see the production of the, hormones like estrogen and of course the testosterone. Then the one thing that will be seen in the both male and the females will be in terms of the body, right? The body structure, the body shape will change. Yes, like we know that in boys there will be more muscular body, and in the females hips will get widen up. Yes. Okay, so over here we have these, and yeah, this is how you can write it. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Everyone, give me a quick thumbs up. Very quick thumbs up. The skin will become oily. The physical change. The physical change we have in both male and the female is skin will become really very oily. Moving to the next question. I can see the thumbs up. How are the modes of reproduction different in unicellular and multicellular organism? Very simple question, right? Talking about what is the difference between the reproduction mode? We have a unicellular and multicellular organism. Interesting, right? So we're talking about the organisms over there. Multicellular and the unicellular. So unicellular organisms are which organisms? Yes, multicellular. I can see the answers. Quickly write the answers. It's okay, Abhay, you will be working hard. Yes, you can do it. That's very good. You have completed the major part of it. Yes, when you talk about the unicellular organisms, we always talk about our favorite amoeba, right? It actually reproduces by using the asexual mode of reproduction like fission, right? Or by simply dividing it into two daughter cells. Whereas if we talk about the multicellular organisms, like we have Hydra or maybe the planaria or the flowers, right? They sometimes use the asexual mode of reproduction, where of course we will see that fission is happening or the other different modes of reproduction. Yes, very good. It's a very easy question, but it's very tricky. It's for 2 marks, right? And you can mention that unicellular organism, such as the amoeba, uses the asexual mode of reproduction. In contrast, of course, the multicellular organism will use asexual as well as the sexual reproduction for the production of the next generation. Very good, Anushree. Very good, Shilpa. Hi. Hi, Ashwin. Yes, Sheetal. Swift, yes. So you think about it, in asexual reproduction, what will happen? So in asexual reproduction, they'll be producing the same identical copies of themselves. So it will be mitosis. Very good, everyone. So we are clear with this, right? Awesome. Moving to the next question, over here we have, if a woman is using a copper T, I think one of you were asking about this copper T. So all of you pay attention over here. Yes? I can see a lot of thumbs up. Okay, now everyone focus on the next question. If a woman is using the copper T, it will actually protect her from the sexually transmitted disease. Do you think it's true or false? We cannot call them as close, but yeah, they are genetically similar. So we, of course, in a longer term, we can, but we don't usually. Yes, so what do you think? If a woman is using the copper T, will it be helping it from protecting from the sexually transmitted diseases? What do you think? No, true, false. I can see a lot of answers. That's nice, Shreya. Yes, true, no, false. No, it will not prevent. Yes, you're absolutely correct. So the copper T will not be helping in the prevention of the sexually transmitted diseases, because copper T plays a very important role in reducing the speed of the sperms, and it actually prevent the fertilization process altogether. So it will be inserted into the uterus of the female, and of course it will be releasing the copper ions, and that copper ions will be reducing the speed of the sperms, so the fertilization process will not be happening, and this can cause some irritation in the uterus. So over here we have the stats and the information with us, and we can say that IUDs, right, intrauterine device, will not be helping the women to prevent the sexually transmitted diseases. We can mention what all of these points that we have just discussed, and you can write in this particular way. For 2 marks question, it's really very enough, right? What do you think? Yes, Ramakrishnan, you're absolutely correct. Yes, Aditi. Okay, Army girl. Very good. Okay, I can see the correct answer, and very good, everyone. So I hope that all of you got this answer. Yes, everyone, are we clear with this? Nice. I can see few of you are asking about the heredity. So tomorrow we'll be having a session, right? And we'll be discussing the 10 important questions of the heredity. So let's discuss it tomorrow. Yes, because if I explain in today's class, I'll not be able to do the justice to that particular topic, because we have few questions still for this particular chapter. So tomorrow we have a proper assigned session for the heredity. So let's meet there and let's discuss the heredity in that session. Ready? Awesome. Give me a quick thumbs up, everyone, and we will move ahead to the next question. Yes? Very good. Here we go to the next question. It's a 3 marks question. How will an organism be benefited if it is reproducing through spores? Again, we know the spore formation comes under the asexual reproduction, right? And it's a 3 marks question over here. Yes, it's a very easy question. Yes, everyone. Can you start writing the answer in the chat box? That's very good, Tech. Very good. Spore is asexual and we will not be seeing the no variation. Very good, Shreya. It will have a cyst and it will form the organism in a favorable conditions. Very good. Spores will has a strong covering. Yes. Abhay will be discussing the heredity chapter tomorrow. So it will be great if you can come and join us tomorrow. Yes, very good. Now let's look at the answer. So we know that in the spore formation, what will happen? We have these spores. If you leave the bread outside for some time, what will happen? We will see this formation of a green and white color, right? And these are the spores. What happens? In the sporangium, we have these spores. And once this sporangium will burst, what will happen? The spores will travel, right? And of course, the moment they'll get a moist surface, they'll grow. And over here, this is how they will look. So over here we have the sporangium inside which we have the spores, and over here we have the hypha which will be holding up the sporangium. So the spores will be moving with the help of the wind, right? And once they get a moist surface, they'll be growing further. They will be waiting for the favorable condition. That's a very important point, right? They will wait for the favorable condition and then only they will grow. They need the moist surface. Absolutely correct, Shreya. Yes. So this is how you can write the answer. It's for 3 marks. Reproduction through the spores gives several advantages. And over here we have spores will remain dormant until the favorable conditions. And spores can be spread with the help of water, air and animals. Of course, that's how they will be moving from one place to the another. A very good advantage, right? So this is how we can mention. Are we clear with this? Yes? Very good, everyone. Right? It was a very easy question. And now let's move to the next question over here, which is again very easy question. Now I want you to think about it and answer this particular question. How do reproduction help in providing stability to population of species? Now I'm sure we have discussed it, right? That how the reproduction will be helping in providing stability to a population of species. Now we know that how reproduction actually help, right? Can you answer this question? Yes, it's a 2 marks question. Yes, quickly tell me. It will be creating what we'll see that once there's reproduction happening, the population of the species will definitely increase, right? Very good. I can see correct answers over here. So if we have to write this, we will be going back to the importance of the reproduction. We know that it will be producing the variation, right, in the species, and it will be leading to the evolution. Maintain the continuity of the species. If there's a reproduction happening, we will see that what will happen, we'll have a continuity of a particular species, and at the end it will be preventing the extinction. So if we have to put this in the answer form, we can write in this particular way that reproduction, definition will write first, that it's a process of producing offspring that are biologically or genetically similar to the parent organism. Yes, everyone? Then we can mention about that if the reproduction is happening, it will ensure that there's a continuity of the species. Large number of the species will be produced, right? And of course, only few will be surviving, and hence it is really very vital for the continuation of the species or increasing the numbers. Right, everyone? Are we clear? It's a question for 2 marks. Such an easy question, right? Yes. So if you look at the questions, right, that we have, there are very few questions which were direct. Majority of the questions that we see at the end were kind of a twisted question, right? They were the jalebi questions, right? Jalebi questions. These are the jalebi questions, which the answer is really very simple, right? But the question is like twisted around it. Thank you so much, Shreya. Thank you so much. Yes, Sheetal, you're absolutely correct. Yes? Easy peasy? Yes, it is. Jalebi. Yes, it's a jalebi question. So I hope that you got the answer. I want quickly a smiley, everyone. Quickly a smiley. Or do we have jalebis in the emojis? I haven't tried, so we can have a jalebi also if you have. Yes? Thank you, Charvi. Thank you so much. Good. With this, everyone, we are actually done with our session. Right? Don't worry, everyone. Till your board exams, we are there with you. Each one of your teachers are working really very hard for you. We're actually planning some amazing sessions ahead. So, stay tuned with us, right? And you can try the free class. There's a link in the description box below. So, you can click that and you can try. And don't forget to hit the like button. It's a way that you can show your love to this particular channel, which is yours. Then don't forget to share the video with your friends, and for sure subscribe to our channel, everyone. Not to our channel, subscribe to your channel. Ask your friends to subscribe this channel. Yes? Oh, I can see the jalebis. These are not the actual jalebis, right? Artificial one, remember? Yeah, it's okay. Oh, we should have cool emojis, right? Of Kaju Katli, we have Laddu question, we have all of those jalebi questions. Interesting. Yes? Now I can see that, oh, Sheetal is saying she'll be eating all the jalebis. Abhi maza na shuru hua tha. No worries, we'll be meeting tomorrow, right? Again, what you'll be doing after the session? Homework to now I'll not be giving you because you are in a mode of, learning. The only homework I can give you that, read this chapter, and if you have any doubt, right, if you have any doubt from how do organisms reproduce, write in the comment section below. We will be discussing that doubt in tomorrow's class. Okay? So now I think homework, I don't want to give you the homework as of now. You can read the whole particular chapter. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section below, and we'll be discussing that doubt in the tomorrow's class. And tomorrow we'll be meeting again, so I would love to see you there. Yes? Okay, on that note, everyone, I'll say bye-bye to you. Yes? Take care of yourself. And when we are coming to tomorrow's session, go through the heredity chapter, right? Again, you should have doubts so that you can ask me and we'll be able to clear that. Yes, Pani Puri question kab aayega? Aayega, wo bhi aayega. Great, everyone. Happy Holi in advance. Matlab tomorrow we'll be meeting, so we'll be discussing that. Okay, everyone. Lots of love to each one of you. Keep on studying. Stay healthy and stay positive and motivated. Hearts to each one of you. Bye-bye, everyone. Good night.